Hi, my name is Alex. I was a freelancer for like 2 years when I decided that's the time to start my own company, in order to maximize the profits and minimize the amount of hours that I've been working on projects. But this video's not about me, it's about you. Either you're a person who's looking to start as a freelancer and start making money by working on a computer, someone who's trying to get a job in a big company and don't have the right skills, or you're looking for a person to build a website for you. It doesn't matter which one of these situations you find yourself in, you're in the right place. In the next 6 minutes, I'll reveal to you how to build your own website, which normally would cost you about $2,500 and keep you waiting around 4 weeks. That's depending on what sort of BS the guy's throwing at you. That's not really true. You get the waiting time because if it were ready in one day, you'd think, hey, that's not worth $2,500. That's how things work in business. If you're a client, I think you'd be shocked to hear that. If you're a freelancer, keep in mind not to give away short timelines and give the client the impression that there's a lot of work that needs to be done, so he feels like he's getting his money's worth. There are a lot of reasons to start learning about how to build your own website or web store. Here are just 3 of them. Build your website now, not in 4 weeks. Actually, you can have it ready in like 2 or 3 hours from the moment you start working on it. You can build websites for others who didn't see this web page. The best thing is that this page won't stay up forever, so not all of your potential clients will know how to build their websites. This way, you're still in business. The third reason is the amount of money that you should pay if you're looking for someone to build your website. This one is a downside for you, but it's a good thing if you're starting out as a freelancer. These are just 3 reasons I've presented to you. I'm sure that you can find thousands, like the waiting time if you're looking to change something on the site, more money that you should pay for maintenance, the web guy who doesn't understand exactly what you need, etc. Think about how easy it is to build something when you have everything in your mind. Then think about how hard it is sometimes to explain what you have in your mind. It'll be much easier to get the right website if you build it just as you envision it. In a world where money represents 90% of our life, and you need it for just about everything, the extra money you can save by building the website by yourself can mean a lot. This can make the difference between the success and the failure of your business. Now remember, unfortunate situations may happen that'll further affect your cash flow. For example, you have to add new features to your website to make it more competitive. Or you need to pay somebody to manage your content because you don't know a damn thing about it. Most people think that's rocket science and there's no way they can do it by themselves, which is the furthest thing from the truth. Yet, like in everything else you do or have ever done, you need to know what each button does before starting to move around. Think about driving a car. When you first started taking driving lessons, you knew so little about it. But after your driving instructor presented the car to you, explained what each handle does and how to start the engine and whatnot, things started to make sense, and soon you realized that you don't need to hire a driver. You can do this by yourself. Same thing about building websites. You need to learn your way around to get started, but after that, it's pretty simple. When I first started as a freelancer, I subscribed to a freelancing website and started to look around for what people needed. None of that made sense for me. Why? Because I didn't have a background as a web developer or web designer. I was in the same situation like some of you. I was in need of a job and I'd heard about this freelancing website from a friend. I told myself I should at least give it a try, and that's exactly what I did. The thing is, I couldn't get a single client to respond to my bids because I didn't know anything about building websites. My plan was to get a project and then ask around on forums, search on Google, read books, and try to figure out how to do that particular thing. Well, I failed miserably and left this thing on the back burner for weeks. One day, I was surfing around on a forum where I met a guy who had been a freelancer for like forever. What he taught me in 30 minutes about building websites, what scripts to use, how to talk with the clients, was definitely a life changer. I started practicing right away, and my first website was ready in less than 2 hours. The best thing was that everything was automated. I could modify the content or add new stuff in a matter of seconds. It was almost like the website could read my mind. Everything was so easy to use that a 12-year-old child could do it. After that, I started to bid on projects again, showing the clients the amazing website that I built by myself. Picture this. After I posted 3 bids, 2 of them replied, asking when I could start work on their project and how soon it was going to be finished. The first thing I had in my mind was to say that I could have it done in like 2 hours. Then I remembered what the freelancing guru told me about working with clients, and that was the #1 rule. Do not say how simple this is for you, because they won't pay you $2,500 for a website that you can finish sooner than watching Titanic. The given timeline was 3 weeks. In the meantime, I'd bid on other projects, and by the end of the day, I had 9 projects pending. That's worth about 10 grand in a single day, and it would take me about 1 or 2 days max to finish them all. Think about how that could change your life. Again, it doesn't matter who you are or where you're from. As long as you're interested in building websites, I'm the guy that will show you exactly how to do it. Soon my friends and family started to see how well I was doing. They even asked me how the heck I could afford to go on vacation every single month, and how the hell I managed to buy my black Porsche that just happens to be my daily driver. The truth is that after I found this secret and started to build websites for a living, my life changed radically. No more 9-to-5 jobs. I could work anytime. And the best thing is, projects kept coming in. My portfolio has been updated every day with a new brilliant website that I made and reviews left by clients on the freelancing websites that say I was outstanding. I mean, what a gig. Soon I realized that I can't do this by myself and I need to get some friends into the business so they could work for me. I started to teach them how to do the same thing, how to build websites, except the talking with clients part because I wanted them to work for me and not for themselves. In 3 days, I put my team together, and in that month, I made my first 100 grand. How's that for a small team of 3 people? I was doing well on my own, but you know, when you start making money, and a lot of it, you need more time to spend doing the things you enjoy. So that's why I decided to teach other people how to do the job I was doing and get a profit from their work. There's a lot of people that offered to pay me hard money to teach them the same business I've put together. But the thing is, I really wanted to keep this a secret because I didn't want others doing the same thing I was doing and having the same things I had. Sounds a bit selfish, right? Well, I considered this again and I realized that maybe that was the wrong decision. Now I'm trying to redeem myself by releasing this web-building gospel to a limited number of people. That of course includes you as well. Keep in mind, I don't want this to spread like wildfire. What would happen to the future of freelancing if all the clients learned how to build their own websites? I've worked my ass off this time to put together a full video guide, which will show you how to build your website or web store step by step in less than 2 hours. I've invested a fair amount of time to get these videos done as good as I possibly could, so that every single person who watches it will understand the process and be able to build their own website. This guide is called 2H Complete Website. Not a fancy name, but it will show you how to build your own website in under 2 hours. Now, when I say website, I don't mean that cheesy blog that you can build on Blogspot or something like that. I'm talking about a real website, which can process orders, handle content, play videos like real websites do. You'll get a step-by-step video guide on how to install your local server, where to start building the website, what scripts to use, what components to install, and how to upload the website on a live server so everyone can see it. If none of this makes sense right now, don't worry about it. It soon will. So right now you're thinking, okay, Alex, how much is this going to cost? What's the trick? There is no trick. I want to give this video out like a gift, so you can all download it as long as the website's still available. Now, I need to keep the video restricted to a limited number of people, and if they were free, it wouldn't have any value for you, and you'd start posting them on YouTube and Vimeo, etc., and that would be the end of the freelancing market. I'm sorry that I need to do this, but the fact is that I don't trust you. I don't know who you are, and if you're willing to keep this under your hat. So to get your hands on this awesome video guide on how to build your website in less than 2 hours, now keep in mind that I still want this to be a gift to you. I won't ask $3.99 or $2.99. If you want to offer a gift to someone, you don't ask for a penny. Yet, you know that if the gift doesn't cost a dime, after a while people start thinking it's worthless. To prevent that, all I'm asking is $49.97. Remember, that's just to help you keep this to yourself. Think about how much money you could make, or how much you can save if you can build your own website. As a freelancer, you can get $2,500 for a website, and as an employer, you'll have to pay that price to have yours created. Think about this life-changing opportunity. Click on the Add to Cart button now and get started right away. You'll be redirected to a checkout page where you'll add your credit card or PayPal information, and as soon as you pay, you get instant access to the video guides, which you can easily download. Hopefully, this will add value to the video guides, and you won't be tempted to share them on every single video sharing website that you can think of. Think about the freelancing market and how everything can collapse if you do this. Don't wait too long to make your decision on this. Remember, I don't know how long I'm going to keep this information online, so take advantage as soon as you can and start learning how to build your own websites. If you think you can keep this information safe, for me, for us, I invite you to click on the Add to Cart button and complete the one-time payment of $49.97 and get instant access to the video guides that will definitely change your life and the things in it. I'll see you on the other side.